uncle's house, they didn't want to leave it. So if this was to happen to you, how would your house? Your house is sweeter than my house. Problem.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
017-923-0007, 08179230009. I'd like for you to join us in the conversation. If you're a parent and you have kids about this age, or you passed this and you had this experience, how did you handle it? Because I'm curious. I'm preparing my mind for this. Send us a message on WhatsApp 0809-030-6416, 0809-030-6416. Then at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. 92.3, good morning. Hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning to you, Mr. Jude.
Good morning, please.
I'm calling you from GRA. This is Mr. Zion.
Good morning to you. Welcome.
One, as a father, make your home, or make your house a home. That is the right word. Make your house a home. Be friendly. Be kind, be nice, make the environment conducive for kids. Are they interacting with you? Do they have the play materials? Can they give their vibe independence in their father's house? Are they testing it? When you were around, how is the atmosphere? Do you charge up everywhere for happiness, for laughter? Do you dice every moment with a story, childhood tales or folk tales, funny talks, laughter talks, play with them? When you create this ambience for these children, they have found home. To leave that home to other persons home becomes a problem. Even when you send them out, go and visit the Zion. The moment they spend 2-3 hours, they are tired. They want to come back to their father's house. They want to remain there. That is who they play with. That is who they have. That is who is telling their life to the pattern they want to be. But once a father becomes so toxic, children want to leave. Once a father becomes so toxic, I don't want to use the word tolerance. That aspect of the father's life that children now run away from him. They now seek solace. So the opportunity to go and spend holiday in Mr. Jude's house is like a kingdom come. When they leave, they want to remain in Mr. Jude's place. They don't want to go back to the father's house. And that is where a lot of families are getting it wrong. Husbands and wives, you quarrel in your bedroom. If you don't properly handle it, spiritually, psychologically, mentally, it will affect your power.
But what if Zion? What if you and the wife, you are good, the children they're taken care of, you're not an abusive husband or wife, or your children like you, like your children, but just one experience, they went to one neighbor's house and that's it, is that a bad thing? Does that mean that your house is not comfortable?
No, it's not comfortable. You say taken care of. Children want to be taken care of. Children want to be trained. This is a problem most parents who don't know. And most people take pride in our ignorance. You don't train you don't take care of them. You train them. Here we behave like this. Here we eat this in the morning. In the afternoon, eat this. In the afternoon, but sometimes you must go take your siesta. You must sleep in this house. You must rest. Because there's the time all the Wi-Fi.
So Judge is on the line now. I speak to Joe. So you are saying that if this happens, that means there's an indictment on the child's home.
No. Yes. If a child now see a reason to go out and not to come back, there's an indictment in the father's life.
Okay. JJ from Omamegbe. JJ, do you agree? Good morning to you.
I totally disagree.
Well, fair enough.
Jude, when we're in Benin, I grew up in Benin. We live around the Koba Hill, right? Yes, we live around the Koba Hill.
Wow.
Around the, the federal housing estate, the new one, right? That's where we live. And we have an uncle. Well, I say uncle, not really uncle, but we have a neighbor who has a boyfriend that lives opposite the appeal court around the Sapler Road. I don't know if you know where the appeal court is.
I know very well. Very well.
We moved from that Ikoba Hill on weekend to that uncle's house.
It's on weekend.
Bro, at times we don't want to come back to Ikoba Hill.
For just weekend, though.
The weekend. At times we just go on Fridays to come back that Friday. We end up coming maybe on Sunday evening because of Monday school. Now, when you brought this topic, I'm thinking, what is so touchy about this guy's house that we don't want to leave? The guy, the pamper also, when they come back, so now saying go buy ice cream and all those. Jude, that is one. We have a neighbor in that Ikoba Hill. We see them as a jebota. That woman has two children, one boy, one girl. Before this woman go to work, she prepares food for the children to take to school, and the food they will eat when they come back is always those food we call mende. We have a tradition of eating eba every afternoon. Every afternoon in our house, we must eat eba and soup. Good, right? Do you know that these woman's children that we are even jealous of, they made arrangements. They had an agreement with our last born, right? That every afternoon they will give our last born their mende, and their last born, the children will now give, our people will now give them eba.
Wow. Yeah,
so
totally.
What you see as comfort is not comfortable for those children. We would like to rush their own food, but then they jealous us. Say, man, look at these people eating a every afternoon. When we are looking at it that we are suffering. So it's not about whether this one is asked to the children or not asked to the children. At times, I don't know how it is, but that comfort, you see that they will even go to a tax house and stay there and don't want to come back.
Exactly. I was about to ask you if you had that experience.
You're living in where you call heaven. So it depends on perspective, bro. Nothing.
JJ, thank you very much. You see, nothing could be further from the truth. There are some people who have gone to the village, come back home. It's not like there's light in the village, but you just want to stay with grandma. Why? Victor's on the line from Rumokrushi. John is on the line from Rumokro. Victor, good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Good morning.
Now, you have to understand, because I want to say that what Mr. Zion says, I was expecting him to balance it, but he didn't balance it. He was saying, no, you are not economic. You are economic with the truth. It's not the truth. Now, I at my age, in those days, I think that was 89, 87. In my village, there was no light those days. But when I got to my grandma's village for the first time, what would make me leave the light that I always am watching television those days? We were the only one in my compound that has black and white 21 inches. President, those days. That we will lose this thing, what did you call it? This local booth cover the front there, and we have color television. Everybody will gather. Okay, what will make me get to the village of my grandma and I don't want to come back? You will not tell us that it's because you are. No, those things that just like Jerry says, those things that you see as a comfort to the children may not be what attract them. Okay, like you now, like your illustration from the setting. You see the fried fish that you people don't.
I can't remember. What? It was only fried fish,
okay, but what is really that thing? Naturally, a human being, I look at it, human being like to change the environment.
Okay.
Naturally, human being, like for instance, there are places you love to go and you are sitting there. You ask money. Does not mean that those comforts you want from that place is not yet they are there. But you watch. That's why the wise man says that traveling is part of education. There are places you take children to. That places is not even qualified to your house, but they love the place.
They love the place.
love that place. It's like when you go to tourist, the environment you get to are not comfortable, but you just love the place. Based on the topography of the environment, you look at that place, you just fall in love with that place. It's like when you get to a particular platform in Calabar, in Cross River State, at Oban site. When you get, sir, you can just go to that place. The kind of mosquito and some size. But, sir, when you get to that, you just fall in love with that place. You just love to be there. Sometimes eating you be just love the environment.
All right, Victor, thank you very much. They'll be eating you. John, would they be eating you and you still go there? Hello, John.
Yeah, good morning.
Would they still be eating you? Sometimes be eating you, still want to go there? Hello, John. Oh dear. John, good morning. Apologies to you, Mr. John. Let's get to read messages on the WhatsApp platform, shall we? 0809-030-6416. 0809-030-6416. Now, new things or someone else's things are a novelty, especially to children. I'll try not to take it to heart because that's what children do. If an adult is doing it, then that's a problem. It's when you are an adult that you understand that there is right at home and you have a house of your own. Esther Etim with that comment. Thank you very much. Jude, good morning. In the 90s, I went for a holiday at my uncle's house. To cut the long story short, I started living with them. Okay. So I was, thankfully, somebody has just corroborated what I experienced. Just on the 25th of December, my niece and nephew came to my house to stay with my children. It was my serious appeal, took them to a month in Bushmiri. My brother, Zion, no matter the house you treat these children, when they will disgrace you, your mind go tell Divine from Bushmiri. And to a certain degree, right? I understand what he's saying because, one particular incident, I could see my father's eyes at me like, what are you people doing here? What exactly is in this house that is not in our house? TV, we have. Cartoon, we have. But you people are just playing with this woman. In fact, my father was like, well, if they want to stay, they should stay. My mom was like, let's go home. My father was like, you know what? If they want to stay, let them stay, please. Let us go. And I think what's even more interesting now, on that street where this auntie Chibzo was, my mom's cousins were also on that street. So for us, now that I'm thinking about it, for us, right, it was double whammy. We'll go and play in this house, then we'll rush down, we'll go and play in that house. Then opposite that, my auntie's house now, that's the one down the street, we had another distant relative of ours, the Lemebris. So it was like, oh my God, this is heaven. Why would I want to leave? Why? 90.3, hello, Port Harcourt.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
Yeah, John, I have to call back.
Apologies, please.
Yeah. Jude, I can remember that my grandmom didn't forgive our eldest son until she died because he came to her house to beat us and ask us to go back to our house.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, that singular act made my grandma not to forgive our elder
Oh.
brother. She passed away. You understand? It's not about the kind of house you have. If I go to my village, I don't want to come back to South Africa. And I don't miss going to my village. What you see here in Port Harcourt is different from what you see in the village. My elder sister, anytime they visit my mom, it's either the first week why they want to travel back or they will cry on the vehicle until they get to Lagos.
Oh, wow.
Because one, they want to go to the park. They want to experience those things they teach them in the leader.
Mm.
You see a vulture in the school, they'll tell you this is vulture. Meanwhile, there are children that are up to 20 years that have not seen a vulture before. Then you go to the village, you go to Sota, you see vulture, you see this animal, you see this forest, and you are telling us that